I might in like a little bit, but I'm not too sure.
There's only 5 days left until Election Day, and some people who know they are voting are still reluctant to make that final decision on which party to pick. It could end being the group that swings the vote one way or the other.
I think particularly people that are further to the left and some who are far to the right don't think that either of these parties represent them, and they don't think their vote will make a difference, and so they don't come out and vote at all.
Calgarians aligned with certain parties not approving their candidates.
And that's what actually is what I'm struggling with. I don't like one leader, but I like the economic, their attitude towards their ideas about the economy is what I agree with, but I don't necessarily like the leader.
70% sure, still kind of weighing my options though.
Political scientist Lori Williams says there is more diversity than left or right, with most voters identifying as centrists.
I can see where some of those voters would say, well, I don't want this person having an influence on policy or on legislation in this government in the future. And so it becomes a difficult question for them.
She says there's been some movement in the parties away from the center that might also contribute to voter hesitancy.
That people vote and try to decipher and try to take responsibility. Yes, but I don't think the role models out there are actually great enough for that to take effect.
And it's sad if that sort of thing is happening in a democracy. I always encourage people to look closely and think about whether there is a better or a worse choice.
It's going to bear on their future, so they better vote.
In Calgary, Silvia Naranjo, City News.